14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to Allahabad, or in fact, Allahabad Music Conference, and gave wonderful performance and performed very nicely, which delighted one of the music maestro of the country at that time, named Ustad Faiz Khan, and he appreciated his skill and blessed him. But the real break that Bismillah Khan got in his life was world already to greet the nation with his musical instrument, that is the Sanai. And he played Rag Kafi from the Red Fort, which for, from the Red Fort to an audience comprising the great dignitary or personality of our country at that of our country, including Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Now we are going to read another paragraph, that is paragraph number 8. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Jahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpet and other souvenirs. The king of Afghanistan was not the only one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed, and after hearing Bismillah play at festival, that he named a film after this instrument called Gunj Uthi Sanai. This film was a hit, and one of Bismillah Khan's composition, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, turned out to be a nationwide chatterbuster. Despite of this huge success in the cellular world, Bismillah Khan's ventures in film music were limited to only two: Vijay Bhatt's Gunj Uthi Sanai and Vikram Bhatt's Kannada venture Sanadhi Apna. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamorous of the film world, he says with emphasis. So after addressing the nation, the journey of his music began, and he gave memorable, unforgettable performance both in country and abroad. Both in country and abroad. His first visit, or his first performance in abroad was in Afghanistan, and the king of that country, Jahir Shah, was totally fascinated with the music, with the performance of this great person of our country, great music master of our country, and he gifted him Persian carpet along with other gifts. It was not the king of Afghanistan who was totally fascinated with the music of Bismillah Khan, but some other personality, like a film director named Vijay Bhatt, was also totally fascinated with the music of Bismillah. And he was so influenced that he had named one of his films on this musical instrument, that is Sahnai, and the name of that music was Gunj Uthi Sanai. The This film, that is Gunj Uthi Sahnai, was a hit film. Bismillah Khan Bismillah Khan's one composition, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, become nationwide famous, popular, and but despite of his journey in Bollywood remain confined only two films. One film, Gunj Uthi Sahnai, second one, a Kannada film, Sanidhi Apna. Because Bollywood couldn't attract, or in other words, Bismillah Khan couldn't modify himself in Bollywood. Because you know that film music is composed as per the demand, as per the need of the scene and situation of the movie. So not even a single composer, or very rarely a composer, compose his music fully based on classical rags or notes of music. Generally, musician or music composers of Bollywood compose music mingling sometimes Western, sometimes folk, sometimes classical music to fulfill the need or demand of the situation and the scene of the music. In Hindi अगर कहा जाए तो जितने भी क्लासिकल म्यूजिशियन हुए हैं वो बॉलीवुड में काफी सफल नहीं हुए, क्योंकि फिल्मों में जो म्यूजिक बनाई जाती है, में म्यूजिक बनाई जाती है तो उस फिल्म के सीन और उसके सिचुएशन के अनुसार से बनाई जाती है। और जब भी कोई कंपोजर किसी फिल्म के लिए म्यूजिक कंपोज करता है तो किसी एक राग पर वो डिपेंडेंट नहीं रहता है। कभी वो वेस्टर्न डालता है, वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक डालता है, तो कभी वेस्टर्न ट्यून डालता है या नोट्स डालता है, तो कभी फोक नोट्स डालता है, तो कभी क्लासिकल पर होता है। तो यू मे से दैट whenever a Bollywood music composer compose music, he seldom compose music based on classical rags, and this is what hurt the great music maestro of our country called Bismillah Khan. And this is why he decided to keep him away from the glamorous world of Bollywood, that is film. Okay, clear हो रहा है अनु? Hello, Anu?
Yes,
Anu,
sir.
are you listening me? Anu, are you getting me? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. देखिए कोई रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहा है
सर को आवाज ही नहीं जा रहा है,
कोई रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहा है। मेरी आवाज जा रही है कि नहीं?
सर आ रही है आपकी आवाज।
सही आवाज जा रही है या नहीं?
सर आपकी आवाज आ रही है।
हाँ आवाज जा रही है।
अनु बोल रही है सर।
नहीं बोल रही है?
बोल रही है तो
आवाज क्यों जा रही है? आवाज हेलो, अरे मेरी आवाज जा रही है? जा रही है? जोर से बोलो, जोर से बोलो। ओके, जा रही है तो ठीक है। And this is what this was the only reason, this was the reason why Bismillah Khan kept himself away from the glamorous world of film. Okay, award Now let's go through the para number 9. Award and recognition came and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Hall in the United States of America. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, in the Osaka Trade Fair. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him, Tahir Mosque Ustad Bismillah Khan. With his performance, Bismillah Khan, chapter number 9 says that with the wonderful performance, Bismillah Khan bagged several awards, and he began to be identified all across the world. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian who was invited to take part or to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Central Hall in USA to be the part of a musical program, and he was invited there. He also participated at the World Exposition. He also participated in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival in Osaka Trade Fair. And his popularity, his international popularity, can be simply gauged as an auditorium in Tehran was named after him, and the auditorium was named Tahir Mosque Ustad Bismillah Khan. Now let's go through the paragraph number 10. National award like Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan were conferred on him. Bagging award and identification in abroad, Bismillah Khan also awarded in our country. That is, he was awarded with Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, etc. In 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, that is Bharat Ratna, with this coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glittering with the rare happiness, he said, "All I would like to say is teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the world, even the West is now coming to learn our music." In 2001, this great personality of music was given the highest civilian award of our country, Bharat Ratna. After receiving this award, he kept the award on his chest, and began to shed tears. His eyes were filled with the tears of happiness, with wonderful sigh, and he expressed that he would like to. He desired to teach music to all the children of this country. He expressed that the music is the highest or richest tradition of our country, and it has been widely accepted or globally accepted. This is why people of Western country are coming towards Indian music. Paragraph number 12. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahib, as he is fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Banaras, Dumrao, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns in the world. A student of it once wanted to head a Sahnai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Banaras by replicating the temples there. But Khan Sahib asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. Later he is remembered he to have said that this is why whenever I am in foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think only of Banaras and the Holy Ganga. And while in Banaras, I miss unique mutt of Dolan. This great person, para number 12 says that this great music master was totally associated with his own country. That is, he had immense love for India. In spite of traveling all across the world, Bismillah Khan, who was also known as Khan Sahab, remained in touch or attached with India and its provinces. He remained attached with Banaras, Dumrao, and these two places remained wonderful town to him. A student, one of his students offered him to build a school, music school or Sahnai school in USA. He also assured him to recreate the atmosphere of Banaras there. But Khan Sahab, that is Bismillah Khan, asked him if he would be able to transport the river Ganga there. He would not have any hesitation to go in the US. So this feeling shows that how he was associated with his country, how he loved his own country. He expressed his feeling that when staying abroad, he missed India. And while living in Mumbai, he recalled Varanasi and Holy Ganga. And while staying in Varanasi, he used to miss Dumrao, his birthplace. Last paragraph. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of rich cultural heritage of India. One that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play Sahnai every morning at the Kasi Biswanath temple. Ustad Bismillah Khan, the life of Ustad Bismillah Khan is a perfect example of Indian cultural heritage. He accepts this fact that even after being an Orthodox Muslim, he used to play Sahnai, or he loved playing Sahnai in the morning in the temple of Kasi Biswanath in Varanasi. Varanasi. Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after prolonged illness. And he was given a state funeral, and the government of India declared one day of national mourning. So finally, Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 years, suffering from a long illness, and his funeral was done by the state, and Indian government had announced the national mourn for one day. So this was the lesson. Do you have any problem? बोलिए कोई प्रॉब्लम है? Hello.
No, sir.
Hello. Do you have any problem?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
देखिए आप लेशन में क्वेश्चन देने के लिए देने जा रहा हूँ, तो लिखिए होमवर्क। How is Sahnai different from Pungi? First question. How is a Sahnai different from a Pungi? Second question. How can you say that? How can you say that Bismillah's family Bismillah's family Bismillah apostrophe of Bismillah's family what are was a family of musicians. Okay. Second, third number. Third, where and where was Bismillah born? Where was Bismillah born? What did he get? After singing the Bhojpuri Chaita. First question is how is Sahnai different from Pungi? Second question, how can you say that Bismillah's family was a family of musicians? Third one is where was Bismillah born? And fourth one, what did he get after singing the Bhojpuri Chaita? Okay. Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay.
नहीं जा रहा Yes, sir.
इतनी कम आवाज है कि आवाज आती ही नहीं। नेक्स्ट
सर लिख लिए।
next one. Wait. Who was Rasul Bucks Khan? Who was Rasul Bucks Khan? 6th number. Who was the father of Bismillah? Bismillah. Bismillah. लिखना लो। Writing. Okay. हाँ लिख लिए आप लोग। हेलो।
Yes, sir. Sir.
लिख लिए आप लोग।
Yes, sir. लिख लिए। Yes,
Okay.
sir.
तो लिख करके रखिए। अब फिर अगले दिन जब पढ़ाया जाएगा तो अगले बार, क्योंकि कल से तो हम SST पढ़ेंगे, ठीक है? हेलो।
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Your class will end very shortly. Your class will end very shortly.
No,
Okay.
sir.
That's all for today. चलिए कोई और प्रॉब्लम है तो पूछ सकते हैं आप। You can ask if you have any problem or any doubt. You can ask me. You can ask me if you have any problem. Hello. Is there any boy there? चलिए बंद हो गया लगता है। Hello.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
any boy there?
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about any boy. Hello. Is there any boy? Are you? Is Ankit there? Is there Ankit? Ankit.
No,
No
sir.
one. Is there any boy?
Yes, sir.
Come on, yaar. Reply. Who are you? Ankit? Or someone
Piyush,
else?
sir.
कौन हो? सुना रिस्पॉन्ड सुना धीरे बोलता है आवाज सुनानी भी नहीं। चलिए अगर कोई if you have no problem then your class ends here. That's all. Okay. Thank you. अरे यार बंद करो।